What's up, YouTube? This is my 1974 Super Beetle. It is a project car. I'm going to say that right off the beginning. The purpose of this video is just to introduce you to it as it sits right now. I've had it for a couple weeks and I've done some work to it already, which we'll go over. But I'm asking for your help here for all you pros. Take a look at this and let me know what you're thinking. So basically right now, the big thing about the car, of course, it needed floors. What I did was rear quarter patches. I just cut them out and popped them in. I followed a couple other videos on YouTube here just for the basics of it. I picked up a Eastwood welder, the 135 MIG with gas, and it went okay, but it still wasn't perfect, to be honest with you. I have never welded before. If you want to follow me around on this project, you know, you'll see me make mistakes and stuff, and you get to insult me on it, so that'd be fun. The front floors are okay. I did some rust conversion on them, and I just patched up the little holes with a little bit of welding. Just, you know, piled up the pools there. The ignition switch is hanging out, like you can see right there. It starts with that key, that little screwdriver right now. So if you want to come steal it, that's what's up. It's got some holes here in the heater channel. The actual heater channel itself, the tube that does the heat, is good. Blew some air from the Y pipe into the front, and it all holds. I got the metal for these. What is it? One of these restorations websites sells just the different pieces of metal. So this, the running board attachment panel, as you can see, is rusted out, and so is the closing panel on the bottom. I have the metal for both of those. My plan is to just patch it instead of cutting out the whole heater channel. I'm not as ambitious as that to get this done. So unless you guys can convince me otherwise. I just did the rear drums and all the brake hardware, cylinders, pads. It's doing pretty good now. With the e-brake, it doesn't pull all the way up anymore. It actually only pulls maybe even halfway. You can see I need some tailpipes. You know, this type of stuff is all over the car. It's rusted up quite a bit. I think it was more rusted than I thought it was when I bought it. I got really excited. I decided I want a Beetle on Saturday, and I had one by Monday. This was 3 miles away from my house. This, you can see that is clear through, so my plan is to grind this all down. Not grind, maybe wire wheel, hard wire wheel it all down to the metal and do some fiberglass patching on that. Again, this side, yeah, that attachment panel is done. This side also, again, I have the actual sheet metal that replicates this exact piece. So my plan is to cut those out and do those. I might get the body off of the pan down the road, maybe next fall coming. It's January in New York right now, so everything sucks. But maybe I'll take it off and actually replace the closing panel, the bottom part, with all the way back to the body bolts. That would be nice. The fenders are okay. I think the only fender that might need a new one is this one, which is the rear passenger side. Why was I thinking that? Oh yeah, because it's kind of rusted away there. It's kind of rusted away there. I'm gonna see if anybody local has a nice, you know, used one that I can just pick up, maybe for like 50, 75 bucks. You know, I don't want to spend much money on this car. I've got a couple Mustangs. I've got a daily driver that I'm still trying to take care of. Moving on to the interior of this bad boy. It's got cigar holders. Okay, so an alarm that was pulled out at some point. Interior, I've got the MP slip-on covers on their way with new foam. I'm gonna do a little video on taking the covers off, placing all the foam on the front 2 seats, and then putting these slip-on covers on. I might see if I can do them without this, without the original covers on there. I don't know, anyone ever done that? Like, leave me a video, leave me a comment or something, please. Please comment, don't be a jerk about it. As you can see inside, the heater channels look just fine, a-okay. Both sides, actually. When I pulled this off, someone had stuffed a rag in that hole. I guess they wanted to block the heat, or maybe some exhaust was coming through. I don't know, we'll find out. Let's start this bad boy up. Sorry, tried to do this one-handed. So you can hear she's running all right. brake look right. That's about as much as it goes down. It used to be an auto stick, as you can tell, but the transmission got replaced, which was really funky to figure out when I first picked it up, because even the guy I got it from didn't know that the transmission had been replaced to a regular stick shift 4-speed. So this is our first look at this car. You know, that engine's a little messed up in that spot. Little. And it's dented there. I've never done body work before, but my plan is to do some fiberglass work, do some Bondo work. That's dented, that's got holes. I don't know, how much is a new hood? Can I get a new hood sheet? Or hood? Is this a hood or is this a trunk? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about Beetles, but I need y'all to help me out with this thing. Actually, I thought it was flat glass, but this is the curved glass. See, I'm still learning new things. Duckman, his videos about the 1302 versus 1303 was pretty helpful, so I guess this is a 1303. Just now I'm figuring that out. See, I'm coming to you for help, people. So hit me up. Let me know what your thoughts are. What I should tackle first, what I should tackle second. The brakes are good right now, which is really important to me because I don't want to turn this thing into a smashed up tin can when I finally get it on the road. Alright gang, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to check out my new videos as I move through this thing.